Am I the only one that didn't know Jordan Davis could fly? I mean, we all knew he was a force on the defensive line, but seeing him take off like that, come on, that's next level athleticism. It's not every day you see a guy his size move with that kind of speed and power. When you watch him, you expect brute strength, sure, but that burst, that agility, that's something you just don't see from a man who's built like a freight train. It's almost like he defies the laws of physics every time he steps onto the field. And honestly, it's moments like these that remind us why we love football. Because just when you think you've seen it all, someone like Jordan Davis comes along and completely rewrites the script. Seriously, this block was unreal. In slow motion, you can see every muscle in his body coiled like a spring, ready to explode off the line. The anticipation, the timing, the sheer will to get his hand on that ball, it's the stuff that makes highlight reels for years to come. You can almost feel the tension in the air as he crouches, eyes locked on the snap, reading the play before it even happens. The way he times his jump, launching himself into the air at the perfect moment, is a testament to his preparation and instincts. It's not just raw power, it's football IQ, it's hours of film study, it's knowing exactly when to strike. And when he does, it's like watching a master at work, disrupting the play in a way that only the elite can. Let's break down how the Eagles stole the show against the Rams. This wasn't just a regular season game, it felt like a playoff battle, with both teams trading blows and refusing to back down. Every snap, every play, the tension just kept building. The Rams came in hungry, looking to make a statement, and the Eagles were determined to defend their home turf. From the opening kickoff, you could tell this was going to be a heavyweight fight. Both offenses had their moments, but it was the defenses that really set the tone, making big stops and forcing turnovers. The energy in the stadium was electric, with fans on the edge of their seats hanging on every play. It was the kind of game where you just knew something special was going to happen. The Eagles and Rams were locked in a nail-biter, all tied up late in the fourth. The clock was winding down, and you could feel the pressure mounting with every second. Both sidelines were on edge, knowing that one mistake or one moment of brilliance could decide the outcome. The coaches were pacing, the players were locked in, and the fans were holding their breath. Every decision mattered, every yard was hard fought, and the stakes couldn't have been higher. It's in these moments that legends are made, when the game slows down and every detail becomes magnified. You could sense that something big was about to go down, and nobody wanted to be the one to blink first. Tension thick, the Rams lined up for a field goal they hoped would seal the deal. The stadium held its breath as the special teams took their positions. For the Rams, this was their shot to take control, to silence the Philly crowd and put the game out of reach. The kicker lined up, the holder set, and the long snapper wiped his hands, knowing the weight of the moment. The Eagles' defense, meanwhile, was laser-focused, determined not to let their season slip away on a single play. You could see the intensity in their eyes, the way they communicated, the way they dug in, ready to give everything they had for one last stand. The entire stadium seemed to freeze, waiting for the snap that would decide everything. But just as the kicker swings through, boom! Jordan Davis launches off the line, arms up, and blocks the kick with authority. The stadium went wild. Fans leapt to their feet, the Eagles' sideline erupted, and you could see the shock on the Rams' faces. It was the kind of play that instantly changes the energy in the building. The sound was deafening, a roar that shook the rafters and sent chills down your spine. In that split second, the entire momentum of the game shifted. The Eagles players swarmed Davis, celebrating like they'd just won the lottery, while the Rams could only stand there, stunned, trying to process what had just happened. It's the kind of moment that lives forever in highlight reels and fan memories. That one play didn't just save the game, it turned the whole thing upside down. Suddenly the Eagles had life, and the Rams were left reeling, wondering what just happened. It's amazing how a single moment can flip the script in the NFL. 1 second you're on the verge of victory, the next you're scrambling to recover from a gut punch. The Eagles fed off that energy, using it as fuel to rally their troops. The Rams, meanwhile, looked like they'd seen a ghost, their confidence shaken and their game plan thrown out the window. It's a reminder that in football, nothing is guaranteed until the final whistle blows. Suddenly the Eagles snatched the momentum. You could see it in their eyes, they believed. The sideline was electric, coaches and players hyping each other up, feeding off the energy from the crowd. The offense took the field with a swagger, knowing they had a golden opportunity to seize control. The fans were louder than ever, waving towels, chanting, and creating an atmosphere that made it nearly impossible for the Rams to regroup. It was as if the entire city of Philadelphia was willing their team to victory, refusing to let this moment slip away. The unity, the passion, the belief, it was all on display, and it was contagious. They rallied, pushing downfield with new energy, and capped off the chaos with a clutch score. The offense moved with purpose, every play executed with confidence. The Rams' defense, still stunned from the block, just couldn't keep up as the Eagles punched it in for the go-ahead touchdown. The drive was a masterclass in composure under pressure, with the quarterback making smart decisions, the receivers finding space, and the running backs fighting for every inch. The offensive line held strong, giving their playmakers the time they needed to shine. It was a total team effort, the kind of drive that championship teams are built on. And when they finally crossed the goal line, the eruption from the crowd was pure joy. The fans exploding in the stands. It was pure pandemonium, high fives, hugs, and cheers echoing through the stadium. This is what football is all about, those moments when the entire city feels like it's celebrating together. Strangers became friends, united by the thrill of victory and the shared experience of witnessing something unforgettable. The energy was electric, the noise deafening, and the sense of community stronger than ever. It's these moments that make sports so special, bringing people together and creating memories that last a lifetime. Players celebrating like they just won the Super Bowl, helmets off, arms raised, dancing in the end zone. This was a statement win, and they knew it. You could see the relief and joy on their faces after such a hard-fought battle. The camaraderie was on full display, with teammates embracing, coaches congratulating, and everyone soaking in the moment. It was a testament to their resilience, their belief in each other, and their refusal to quit. In a league where every win is precious, this one felt extra sweet. But here's the thing. Jordan Davis has been a monster all season. Week after week, he's been making plays, shutting down the run, and now blocking kicks. He's the kind of player every team dreams of having, a true game changer on defense. His presence alone forces offenses to adjust their game plans, double-teaming him, chipping him with running backs, and still struggling to contain his impact. He's relentless, never taking a play off, always looking for ways to disrupt the opposition. And it's not just his physical gifts, it's his work ethic, his leadership, and his passion for the game that set him apart. He's quickly becoming the face of this Eagles defense, and it's easy to see why. This block? It's his signature move, a statement that he's a true defensive MVP contender. He's not just a big body in the middle, he's a playmaker, a leader, and the heart of this Eagles defense. If he keeps this up, he's going to be in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year. Every week, he's adding to his highlight reel, making plays that swing games and inspire his teammates. He's the kind of player who makes everyone around him better, raising the standard and setting the tone for the entire unit. And with performances like this, he's not just earning respect in Philadelphia, he's putting the whole league on notice. After the game, you could see the respect his teammates and coaches have for him. In the locker room, guys were lining up to give him props, and the coaching staff couldn't stop singing his praises. Davis himself was humble, crediting his teammates and the game plan. But you could tell he knew he'd just made a play for the ages. It's that combination of humility and confidence that makes him such a special player. He's not just chasing stats, he's chasing greatness, and he's bringing everyone along for the ride. And let's not forget the work that goes on behind the scenes. The Eagles coaching staff has done an incredible job developing Davis, helping him refine his technique and maximize his impact. His teammates trust him, and you can see that chemistry every time they take the field together. The defensive line works as a unit, communicating, adjusting, and playing off each other's strengths. The coaches are constantly pushing them to improve, breaking down film, running drills, and making sure everyone is prepared for whatever the opponent throws at them. It's a true team effort, and Davis is at the center of it all, leading by example and setting the standard for excellence. So, could the Eagles ride this wave all the way to the top? With a defense playing this well, and a star like Jordan Davis leading the charge, anything feels possible. The NFC is wide open, and the Eagles just sent a message to the rest of the league. Don't count us out. They've got the talent, the coaching, and the belief to make a deep playoff run. And if they keep playing with this kind of heart and intensity, there's no telling how far they can go. The journey is just beginning, and the best may be yet to come. Across the city, Eagles fans are buzzing. From tailgates to living rooms, people are talking about this game, replaying the block and dreaming about what's next. The city feels alive, united by hope and excitement. It's more than just a win, it's a statement that this team is for real, and the fans are ready to ride this wave as far as it will go. The sense of pride is palpable, and you can bet that every kid in Philly is pretending to be Jordan Davis in their backyard tonight. Let us know what you think in the comments. Was this the play of the year? Can the Eagles keep this momentum going? We want to hear your takes, your predictions, and your favorite moments from this wild game. Share your stories, your reactions, and let's keep the conversation going. This is what makes the NFL community so special. The passion, the debate, the shared love of the game. So don't be shy. Jump in and let your voice be heard. Smash that like, hit subscribe, and don't miss any more epic NFL moments. We're bringing you all the action, all season long, so you never miss a play that could change everything. From jaw-dropping highlights to in-depth analysis, we've got you covered. Whether you're a die-hard Eagles fan or just love great football, This is the place to be for all the latest and greatest from around the league, because with plays like this, anything can happen on Sundays. The NFL is full of surprises, and you never know when you'll witness history in the making. Stay tuned, because the best is yet to come. Every week brings new heroes, new drama, and new reasons to fall in love with the game all over again. So buckle up, football fans, the ride is just getting started, and you won't want to miss a single moment.